In my beginning, there was darkness upon my face. I'm no stranger to yearning for an early escape. Once I swallowed enough medication to stretch the hedges of my heart like elastic and meet my version of God strapped to a hospital bed, but I got lucky. I woke up, and seething, I labeled myself failure. Bad to the core, but breathing. Rotted apple dead on the tree, but now I can't believe my fortune. How lucky to be so convinced I burned my roots and still lived a fruit into something new. 25 years is a long time to be searching for a reason to be. And if you believe the forked tongue of the cross, then faith in God has saved a lot of lives, but I'm not talking about Abraham when I say I found the gospel to wake me up to living. So welcome to my church, home to the patron saint of thrown bricks. We hold service at the place between who we are and who we're meant to be. Catch us in the sacred breeze, fogged breath from our ragged lungs, the incense of the prophet dancing to the beat of the change rattling around in our beings. Here just for the beauty in the push and pull of our godly bodies, the only theology that doesn't tell me who I need to be. And in the evenings, we pray to disco queens and lose ourselves in the pulse of the bass and the safety of darkness, like 1,000 years of imperfect history holds us by the waist, swaying in tune with that sermon that sings so sweet, saying we are fabulous, exactly as we become. And I might have tried to die, but the doctrine of transition taught me about the glory in a resurrection. So now I leave a trail of carnation offerings to say this is the way of choosing joy and good company for our pain. Follow me here, my friends of Dorothy, where our dreams grow wild like the gardens, where there are lies about who gets to be holy die smited and fertilize the dirt lavender, where all we sacrifice are the pieces of ourselves that no longer serve us, our lambs of longing to be more, where the sky belongs to us and us alone. And we are always around to see it, despite the way that they try to drown us out with the biblical snake speak. I'm telling you now, and I need you to believe me, that the faith of queerness saved me. May it save you too. May it save us all. May the queens that came before me rest easy.
My hands, if my hands were America, I form fists, and I punch up towards the sky like flowers starving for sunlight. Let my fingers slowly open, let them bloom, let them taste all that blue. 2 stars shining in the darkness. They were planted as angry things. Seeds seething in cracked dirt kicked open. Seeds spat like a slur or worse, but they grew. They knew they had to. Worked themselves to the bone, calloused and cussed and cursed. The only beating they did was to drum themselves a future. Look at my hands. Look at America. My nails, painted blood red and long as a year, they do not break. My nails, my queer American warning, do not mess with me. These angry hands clawing and carving through the air, holding on to my immigrant husband. These angry hands applauding the loudest they can for my queer students. Angry, beautiful poems that seethe and writhe, that write a future despite. My fist is the size of my heart, so my heart is the size of America. I did not say my heart was America. It dreams of being, it deserves to be, but for now, my hands. And maybe this is just my America. An America I dream for the people I love. This is not an America for the people that want to end the people I love. There is no end in this America. I put up my hands now, not to shield myself, but to grab on to the people I love, an army of love, angry love, and we hold on so tightly it almost breaks, but it doesn't. All our hands are America, our blood, our sweat, our queer are not going anywhere. Our hands, our hearts beating. And the new national anthem sounds like a club classic. And we dance like we're fighting some holy war. Because we are. And we glow 2,000 times brighter than fire. Our dreams, our desires, our hands in the air. An endless field of sunflowers.
Carla, I changed my mind last second. I'm going to do that poem after all. This is also my first slam, guys. I've never competed before. I'm so sweaty. This is after Frida Kahlo's You Deserve a Lover. This is You Deserve a Friend. And this is inspired by an opera. Pat might be familiar with it, an opera about Frida and Diego's love story. You deserve a friend. You will come undone, uncreated. A man will love you viciously, and you will doubt, or worse, reject, your ability to survive it. Catch your breath, cabrona, and remember that you are a woman, not a sword. Why should you sharpen yourself to withstand the strikes of his love? You are a woman, not a star. Why should you have to shine so brilliantly for him to navigate the storm of his love? You are a woman, not a master. Why should you have to survive tooth and claw to tame the rabid dog of his love? You are a woman, not a paintbrush. Why should you be clenched in a white-knuckled fist till you bleed color into the mural of his love? You are a woman, not a confection. Why should your blood clot and cream, your sweet dreams add sugar to his bitter love? You are a woman, not a dove. Why should you break your flight-worthy bones to carry the heavy burden of his love? I hope you remember that you are a woman and a freak. You deserve a friend who wants you freakish, with broken bodies stitched back together into chimera, part deer, part hummingbird, all unibrow. I hope you remember that you are a woman and a dancer. And you deserve a friend who cheers your graceful spin and sway and tells the man who desires your joyful movement, let her dance. I hope you remember that you are a woman and a song. You deserve a friend who will sing your name in the darkness so that you can open your eyes to the way that you are framed in starlight. I hope you remember that you are a woman and a portal. You deserve a friend who holds your hand as you step into the mirror of yourself, a friend who lifts you to the magical, tangled heights of your art. I hope you remember that you are a woman and a bleeding heart. You deserve a friend who doesn't deny the pain of love, but assures you that somehow it is worth it. That the pain of love and the love of pain will bring you poetry and color again. I hope you remember that you are a woman and a work of art. And you deserve a friend who dresses you in hand-woven joy, embroidered with silver linings, and convinces you to come alive again, to take form and create yourself once more.